QPR fans and players TV home and away. Deejay Ranger back in the house once again with the final R's Bar Predictor Roundup show for you, ladies and gents, for West Brom v QPR, which was played on Wednesday 22nd of July 2020 at the Hawthorns. My thoughts and views on the game briefly. I thought at the start of both halves we were slow off the mark. We gave them too much time on the ball. We let them come at us. We weren't doing the stuff right, which we're used to a degree. And then within both halves, obviously, we gradually grew into the game, got our own little game going. And we played some all right football at times as well. Obviously, West Brom had a lot to play for, so, I was expecting them to be a bit more gung-ho than what they were. But as you know yourself, teams can catch you on the counter-attack. And, we've got some players who can do some damage to teams, as we all know. And obviously, we scored the opening goal through Ryan Manning. Good finish by Manning. And then obviously, unfortunately, we conceded towards the end of the first half. Bit unfortunate, but I think the power beat Joe. I wouldn't blame Joe one bit for that goal, to be fair. You've got to look at where the defenders were. If you're going to pinpoint where the mistake come from, look where the initial ball started from or where it happened. Power beat Joe, unfortunately, through his legs. And that was it. 1-0 at half-time. Deja vu from the season before where we went on lost 7-1. So personally, I thought, here we go again. They need to, obviously to win the game to guarantee them going up. A draw possibly would not do it. So second half comes along. And same thing again, obviously, like as I said earlier, we started off slow again like we did in the first half. And the same kind of pattern worked out. Obviously, West Brom had, chances in both halves, obviously. Luckily for us, they didn't have their shooting boots on fully for all them chances. Joe made some saves. Personally made one error in the game, I thought. Luckily, the ball didn't trickle into the back of the net. But then he made up for that with a good save afterwards. But that happens with every keeper. You've only to look at David De Gea in recent times. He's meant to be one of the best keepers in the world. He makes mistakes. So, it's because it's Joe or Liam Kelly or whoever in goal for us, because it's our player, then we're going to hound them. I'm sure Man United fans would have hounded David De Gea, but that's another team, that's another issue. I'm going to leave that note for another vlog to do about hounding players and stuff. But as for the game, and then obviously West Brom went ahead, and then they looked like, I thought, at times they were going to look at another one, but luckily they didn't. And then long pass from Johan, I think it was. Eze took it in his stride, and what a finish! What a finish by Iberi. Quality goal once again from the man. What else can we say about him except, if he does go, then I wish him well. If he stays, then hopefully we'll see plenty more of that. The guy's got potential. He's not proven, is he? Let's be honest. So whoever buys him, they've got a player with lots of potential, and we know that he can do it at Championship level. It's whether he can do it at Premier League level. Personally, he most probably can. But that's a thing we'll all have to wait and see, ladies and gents. But until he officially goes, he's a QPR player. So hopefully he'll stay for a while. If not, if he goes, he goes. We move on, unfortunately. As for the predictions, YouTube and Facebook as normal. So on YouTube, Dave Casella's done 4-3 at QPR. Sam Besrosiglio, sorry about the pronunciation of the surname of the Sam, done 1-0 to West Brom. Bradley Dewin done 2-1 to West Brom. And Jan Michalakzi done 3-0 West Brom. Sorry about your pronunciation too, sir, Jan. And on Facebook, we had Dave Evans done a 2-2 draw. Jamie Notty's done 3-1 to West Brom. Richard Ireland, the legend Butler, done 2-1 to QPR. Mick Crawford's done 3-1 to QPR. And Les Wood's done 2-0 to QPR. Obviously, out of all them score lines predicted through YouTube and Facebook, Dave Evans predicted the scoreline right with a 2-2 draw. So well done, Dave, for getting the scoreline correct. Give yourself a pat on the back, mate. I hope you're well. And I just want to say, ladies and gents, thank you very much to each and every one of you for supporting the channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed to it yet, please do, for future vlogs, interviews with fans, ex-players, all being well. Match day vlogs, home and away. Obviously, if not, we'll do them the same again like I have been until fans are allowed back in the ground, or I can get back in the ground and outside or wherever. And any kind of future news relating to the club, obviously, which will be obviously put up on the website. But I'll do my own little view and thoughts on it anyway. That's it from myself, ladies and gents, for season 2019-20 for QPR Fans and Players TV. Big thanks from myself to all you ladies and gents out there for supporting the channel. Please come back for next season. Watch out for just some end of season thoughts and views and vlogs regarding what went on throughout the season from myself, ladies and gents. As I say, that's it for this season 2019-2020 from myself, Deejay Ranger, for QPR Fans and Players TV, home and away, with a Predictor roundup show for West Brom v QPR, which was played Wednesday, 22nd July 2020. I'm out of here. Come on, you R's.